Last night, special moment for Anaheim Duck star Troy Terry during Monday Night Football. His parents grew up loving the Dallas Cowboys and Troy Aikman, so much so they decided to name their son after him. Now Troy's in the NHL. Last night, he and his dad got the unique opportunity to meet his namesake.
Hey, Chuck Garrett. Yeah, how you doing, Chuck?
How's it going?
How you doing, my man?
Nice to meet you, man.
Good to meet you.
Thanks for doing this with us.
Absolutely. Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Nice to see you, Joe Buck. Hey, Troy. How we come in here? Troy. How are you, Bob? Very good. Get on my desk since he was born. How about that? And now you got him next week. Before he was born. Yeah. So you got the next week coming. Yeah. Oh, you had mine before he was born. Yeah. All right. I was wondering how you got it.
And we welcome in the other Troy from California, Troy Terry. So, Troy, what was that like last night for you? And I guess how big a deal was it for your dad, too?
Yeah, it was, something that I think going back to World Juniors, I've kind of been on his radar a little bit when he first found out about the whole namesake thing. And for my dad, I mean, I'm as big a Cowboys fan as you'll find because of him. He is, Troy Aikman was kind of his guy growing up, and or at least in the 90s and all that. So it worked out where we had our home opener on Sunday, so I gotta fly him out for the home opener, and then next day go to the Cowboys game. And I've never really seen him like that. My dad, he was so excited. And I know you guys got to see the video there, but afterwards, after the video, we got to just sit in there and talk with them for, 5-10 minutes and kind of just, be human beings away from the camera. And, I'm just amazed with how nice Joe and Troy both were. And, special moment for me and especially my dad, getting to talk, football and Dallas Cowboys football with Troy Aikman. So it was, all around, it was a pretty awesome night.
And you got to see a Cowboys win, which is cool. Have you ever considered if your dad's favorite player was Emmitt Smith, we would be calling you Emmett right now?
Yeah, I think there was a few names from back then. I know Michael Irvin was up there, so I could have had a few different names. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that it worked out. I ended up being named Troy, and he's such a great guy and gracious and, willing to, do that last night.
You got the big ticket in the offseason. Good for you and your family. Very exciting. The season is off to a 1-1 start. Nice win over the Canes, who a lot of people think, could win the Stanley Cup. Give us a little feel for your team 2 games into the season now.
Yeah, I think, with bringing in, Greg Cronin and just kind of the youth movement that we've got here. We've got a couple, Leo Carlson, who actually hasn't played yet, but some of these young D that we have here, and just kind of all of it just feels like sort of a fresh start. And I think we're creating more of a team identity right now, and I think we've started our season out against Vegas and Carolina, which is 2 pretty big tests, and even the Vegas game I thought we played well, and but just some of these young players that we've me being in the league now, I've been hearing about, and people in the organization are telling me about. We've got these really good players coming up, and being able to go through camp with them and see them play in the NHL. I mean, we've got some really good players, so it's exciting for me. Happy to have that 7-year deal that you alluded to, and it makes me really excited for the future.
Yeah, the other number is good, too, besides just the 7 years. Good luck Thursday night hosting Dallas. We'll see you on ESPN Plus on the Power Play as well. Troy Terry, thanks for the time. Congrats on the big night last night, and go get them the rest of the way.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you having me.
And Troy.